DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 5.
You at X.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
All day.
Finish it.
Watch tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down.
Report.
They go play action with Jackson. And this goes out wide for Drake. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. And some room to work. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
35's the mic.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Tommy Sweeney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? 52's the mic. Hey. Alert 3.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Don't get nervous.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Bridgewater. This complete to Martin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
New Mike 52.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And it's complete to Martin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Strong right. Strong.
Go Delta.
Right.
4 down. 4 down.
Mike 52. Mike 52.
So don't say nothing. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
Let's go, defense.
To throw, Bridgewater. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Deontay Harris. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll roll him out right. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 39.
Let's go, baby.
A huge play there for Washington.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Tight end left, tight end left.
On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a give right side. Patterson. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. Now it's Jackson. Got his target, Samuel. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check 50.
Here we go. 5 down, 5 down.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Harris now to return. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson, and he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On first down, Patterson. A nice little juke. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll try the left side. It's Patterson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Check the backer, check the backer.
On third down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Burke. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
You, Delta. You. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Hey, come on out here.
Go Delta.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Wide, get wide.
Here we go. 5 down.
Mike 52.
All day, punt.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
They'll run on first down. Patterson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They go play action now. Jackson. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They run with Patterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught by Martin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
They'll go again with Gibson.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
I'm coming.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
Wise motion, wise motion. Here we go. Five down.
Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run with Gibson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
First down, Bridgewater. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
You got tight right there. Switch. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Pick me up. Here we go.
To throw on second and 10. Bridgewater. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete.
They got a completion there, but that's clearly an example of one side happy, the other side not very happy. Defense, hey, take 1 or 2 yards. We're good with that. Offense, you got to expect to get more on the passing play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. On first down, Drake, and he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Right back to Drake. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mike 35.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a give right side. It's Patterson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 173 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
180. 180.
Not today.
180.
Benjamin. Shot.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Patterson is in. Touchdown, Washington. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
He's coming. We got something.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Here's a give to Gibson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
52 is the Mike right here, over there, right? 52 is the Mike.
Defense wins championship, 100.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Oh, get him, get him, get him. 52's the Mike, boys, 52.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Watch the whip. Check, 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 check.
On second down, it's Gibson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll try and run for this with Evans. Evans has got the first down and then some. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
And it's third down.
180. Sit on. 180. 180. QB drop.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Drake. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
180. Check Mike 21. 180.
On 2nd down now, it's Patterson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Washington, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.